Hi, I'm Ed Graff, Superintendent of Minneapolis Public Schools. We were notified today by MFT that Minneapolis Public School teachers and educational support professionals, known as ESPs, will be filing their intent to strike. I know that our students, families, and staff have many questions about what's going to happen next, and I want to assure you that we'll be sending you more information in the days to come. I also want to share with you what we know now. With the formal filing of their intent to strike, teachers and ESPs could go on strike as soon as Tuesday, March 8th, if agreements are not reached before that date. This date is not certain, but it's the earliest possible date the strike could begin. A strike can be averted at any time before then by reaching contract agreements. From now until that time, I've directed the MPS staff involved in contract negotiations to meet 24/7, if necessary, to reach agreements. That means day, night, and weekends. MPS and MFT share many of the same priorities. Higher wages for our ESPs, more mental health supports for our students, a teaching staff that better reflects the diversity of our students, and of course, competitive wages for our teachers. It is my responsibility, however, and the responsibility of our Board of Education to ensure that MPS is financially solvent when today's kindergartners graduate and for years to come after that. MPS continues to face a significant gap between the resources we have, our revenue, and the financial commitments we've made, our expenses. This isn't caused by one single factor, but rather a combination of them, including nearly 3,000 fewer students in our schools, the underfunding of public education, in particular special education and English learner services, and the increased costs of running our schools. Thanks in part to the millions we're using this year, and again next in one-time federal COVID relief funding, Minneapolis Public Schools can manage our budget shortfall for a while. But these one-time dollars cannot sustain long-term expenses like salaries and benefits for our staff. MPS has to weigh the impact of a strike now against the impact to students and families in the future if we spend money we don't have. Let me be clear. The district's obligation to maintain long-term fiscal stability exists alongside our deep gratitude and regard for what our school staff have been through and accomplished, especially over the past 2 years of the pandemic. And like everyone in the Minneapolis Public Schools community, I want our students to have every possible day in their classrooms with their teachers. No one wants a strike. We will be working day and night to avoid that. The MPS community will receive more information in the days to come about the progress toward contract agreements and answers to your questions. Thank you for supporting our MPS students and staff.